Hello students, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn theorem before the fourth exercise in first chapter similarity. Name of theorem is ratio of areas of two similar triangles. Okay. Today we will learn this theorem, and after this theorem I will take numerical of the fourth exercise, fourth problem set. So I am starting the theorem. Name of theorem is ratio of areas of two similar triangles. Okay, the triangles are similar triangles. So first I am drawing two similar triangles. See, suppose this is the one triangle, this is the another triangle. These two triangles are similar. I have drawn these two similar triangles. Name A, B, C, P, Q, R. Okay. So in this theorem, the statement of theorem is when two triangles are similar, then ratio of their areas. I am writing here A1 upon A2. A1 and A2 are the areas of given two triangles. Okay. Now, before starting this theorem, I am telling you, we have seen in first exercise we had formula A1 upon A2 equal to B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2. Do you remember this formula? We had seen this formula before the first exercise, right? This is the formula when we have to take ratio of areas of two triangles, but when that two triangles are similar, then this formula is reduced to S1 upon S2 bracket square. Okay, so S1 and S2, these are the corresponding sides of given two triangle. So in given two triangle, when you write side AB, then we write side PQ. AB, PQ. Afterward BC, QR. Then AC, PR. You can write any corresponding sides. Okay. So the statement of the theorem is when two triangles are similar, then ratio of their areas is equal to square of ratio of their corresponding side. This is the theorem which we have to prove here. Okay, so obviously to prove this theorem we need to draw the figure. Just I am writing now what is given here. Two triangles are similar. So in given I am writing triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR. Okay, if need in any theorem or any numerical we construct something, right? So here we can write after construction, and after the construction I will write their proof. So I am writing their proof. So in given theorem I am drawing the perpendicular. So this is the construction. Suppose AD is perpendicular to BC and PS is perpendicular to QR. This is the construction. So we can write this in the construction. What is construction here? AD perpendicular to BC and PS is perpendicular to QR. Understood? This is the construction. Now we have to prove area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR, that should be equal to, what is the statement of theorem? Ratio of their area equal to square of ratio of their corresponding side. So I have written ABC and PQR. So when you take side AB, then you should take side PQ. AB, PQ are the corresponding side of the similar triangle. BC is corresponding with QR. AC is corresponding with PR. So we can write AB upon PQ bracket square. You can also write BC upon QR bracket square. We can also write which is the remaining side, AC. So AC upon PR whole bracket square. This is to prove. Okay. So now I am starting to prove this theorem. So I am writing here. This is the to prove. Now I am starting the proof. Okay. What is given here? In given triangle ABC is similar to PQR, and we know when two triangles are similar, that means the ratio of their corresponding side is same. That's why I am writing here. Given triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR, this is given. As two triangles are similar, that means I am writing here AB upon PQ equal to BC upon QR equal to AC upon PR. Do you know this? When two triangles are similar, then ratio of their corresponding sides are equal. AB, the corresponding side is PQ. That's why I have written AB upon PQ. When you take BC, the corresponding side is QR, so write QR below BC. When you write AC, what is their corresponding side? PR. That's why I have written AC upon PR. So why I have? So this is the CSFT. CSFT means corresponding side of similar triangle. So say equation number 1. I have completed given data. Also we know when two triangles are similar, this is the CSFT. CSFT means what? I have told you many times. See corresponding sides of similar triangle. Okay. Now this is equation number 1. Now start with this. What we have to prove? We have to take a ratio of area of the two triangle, and we have formula. We have formula A1 upon A2 equal to B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2. B means base and H means height. So when you consider this triangle, BC is the base, AD is the height. Simple. And when you consider this triangle, QR is the base, PS is the height. So we can directly write. But before that, make some preparation. Here ABC and PQR, these two triangles are similar given. Just try to show this ABD and this APQS similar. I will tell you after some time. Angle B and angle Q are already same because these are the two similar triangles which is given in given data, right? So I am writing now in triangle, see, in triangle ABD and PQS. In these two triangles, angle ABD equal to angle PQR. Sorry, this is not PQS. So we should write PQS. Why? ABD or ABC both are same, and we know ABC, PQR are same because these are the two similar triangles. So that's why we can write ABD, PQR. What is the reason? Because these angles are angles of corresponding angles of similar triangle. So we can write reason is corresponding angles of similar triangle. Understood? Array B and Q, these are the corresponding angles of the similar triangle. Okay. So also in these two triangle, angle D is 90 degree, angle S is 90 degree. So another pair is also similar. So when we are talking about vertex D, we have to interchange B and D. Like that, you can interchange Q and S. So I am writing angle ADB equal to angle PSQ. I have interchanged B and D, and here Q and S. Understood? So the reason is each 90 degree. Both the angles are 90 degree. So now we can write that two triangle ABD similar to triangle PQS. The reason is, what is the reason? A test of similarity. Understood? with the help of a test of similarity, we have shown these two triangles are similar. And as we know, when two triangles are similar, ratio of corresponding side is same. But why we have done this? There should be some reason to do this now. So the reason is, I am telling you the reason. I am leaving some space here, and I am going to only directly answer. I am concentrating answer on directly answer. Then you will automatically understand why I have done this. Okay? So I am now concentrating the answer. What is answer? What is to prove? We have to prove area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to. We have to prove this one now. So we know A1 upon A2 equal to, what is the formula of A1 upon A2? A1 upon A2, B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2. I have told many times. So what is the base of this triangle ABC? Base is BC. Formula B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2. We have this formula now. A1 upon A2. So apply this formula. ABC. What is the base? BC. B1 into B1 is completed. What is H1? H1 is AD. So I am writing AD here. Now B2. B2 means base of the second triangle. This is the second triangle. Which is the base? Base is QR. And what is their height? Height is PS. Finish. Understood? And what do we want? We want square of the side. So just I am separating this up. BC upon QR multiplied by AD upon PS. I have just separated these two terms. Now observe this. What we have to prove? We have to prove BC upon QR bracket square. So BC upon QR, we got 1 BC upon QR, right? Now we need, when you will show AD upon PS is also equal to BC upon QR. You can see here, I am making circle here. So instead of this, when you will put BC upon QR, 1 BC upon QR is there, another BC upon QR is there. So there will be BC upon QR bracket square. So you will get the answer. So to prove this answer, we need to show AD upon PS should be equal to BC upon QR. Understood? That means what we have to show? We have to show this ratio and this ratio is same. And we know to show same ratio, to show ratio of sides same, we have to show some triangles are similar. That's why I have selected this triangle and this triangle. And that's why I have shown these two triangles are similar. While solving problem, remember this. Just don't do the problem like this. Due to this, I have done this. No, we have to understand why we have done this step. This is very, very important. Why we have done this step. So how we have done this step, that is not important. Important is why I have done this step. Okay. So why I have taken ABD and PQS? There should be some reason now, because we have to show. I have written this is our 2. So I am directly focusing on the full 2. So I have written here this one, and it is clear that when you replace AD upon PC, PS by BC upon QR, you will get direct answer. Okay, that's why we have to show. What we have to show? AD upon PS should be equal to BC upon QR. So see here, AD upon PS should be equal to BC upon QR. As we know, BC upon QR and AB upon PQ are same. I have written here, two triangles are similar. That means AB upon PQ, BC upon QR, AC upon PR are same. That's why I have selected these two triangles and I have shown these two triangles are similar. Understood? Now, we have shown these two triangles are similar. Then we can write, when two triangles are similar, then ratio of their corresponding side is same. CS testing. So when you write AB, what is the corresponding side? AB upon PQ. Understood? And what we want? We want AD upon PS. Is there AD upon PS? AD PS. So we can write and third ratio BD upon QS. But we want only two ratios. We want AD upon PS. That's why I have taken AD upon PS. Understood? Now the reason is CSFT up to this. Now we know AD upon PS equal to AD upon PQ. Okay, and what is AD upon PQ? AD upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR. Na? Here two triangles were similar, so all these three ratios are same. So instead of this AD upon PQ, can we put BC upon QR? Why not? So put C. AD upon PQ can be written as BC upon QR. AB upon PQ, BC upon QR, AC upon PR, all are same. So instead of this AB upon PQ, I have written BC upon QR. Why? Because it is equation number 1. So I am writing this is due to the from equation number 1. Understood? So I have replaced this by this due to this equation and equal to sign as it is, AD upon PS as it is. Understood? Okay. So AD upon PS, what is the value of AD upon PS? We have shown now BC upon QR. Now I am writing in next step BC upon QR is multiplied by what is AD upon PS? AD upon PS is BC upon QR. Understood? So finish. BC upon QR, BC upon QR, it comes 2 times. So BC upon QR whole bracket square. So we got the equation. BC upon QR, BC upon QR can be replaced by AB upon PQ. It can be replaced by AC upon PR from equation number 1. So we can continue. BC upon QR can be replaced by AB upon PQ. AB upon PQ can also be replaced by AC upon PR. Square. And what is the LHS? Area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR. So theorem is proved. Understood? So I am again telling you, when you see any problems, in that problem we are generally we do the steps how that problem is solved. Generally we see how that problem is solved, but I am telling you, just don't only see how that problem is solved, but you have to see why you have written or that particular step is done. This is very important. So this theorem number 4, I think this is the theorem number second theorem. Only 2 theorems are there in the chapter number 1. Chapter number 2 is Pythagoras theorem. In that chapter also there are 3 to 4 theorems. So we will see that theorem in next chapter, but 2 theorems are completed for the 2 chapters. In first video I have completed BPT. Also I have completed applications of BPT, converts of BPT. So you can see that corresponding video. My YouTube channel is So I have completed first 3 exercises of the similarity chapter, and I also have completed the 2 theorems on it, their applications, their converses. You can watch that particular videos by using this or my channel Navnath Knowledge Educational Concept. So this is my YouTube channel. You can refer this YouTube channel and you can subscribe this channel in order to see more videos. So I have completed this topic. I will start. You have to pause this video and write this theorem. I will start exercise number 4. Okay, now I am starting practice set number 1.4, last practice set of this chapter. Just we have seen the theorem ratio of areas of 2 similar triangles. We have formula A1 upon A2 equal to S1 upon S2 bracket square. We can also write S1 square upon S2 square. Here square of bracket is given, that means we can write square of numerator as well as denominator. So this is the formula. This theorem is called ratio of areas of two similar triangles. Okay. Now in question number 1, it is given that two triangles are similar whose ratio of their corresponding side is S1 upon S2 is given by, in question number 1, S1 S2 S2 is given by 3:5, and we have to find ratio of their areas. Okay, so to solve given problem, we can write, first write the name of symbol. We can write let S1 and S2 with the corresponding side and A1 and A2 with their area. So I am writing here let A1 and A2 be areas and S1 and S2 be corresponding sides of given similar triangle. Okay, I have used this symbol A1 upon A2. So what is given here? S1 S2 is given by 3:5. So which formula will you apply? Obviously we can apply this formula A1 upon A2 equal to S1 upon S2 bracket square. That's why we can write A1 upon A2 equal to S1 upon S2 whole bracket square. The reason is theorem of ratio of areas of similar triangle. This is our theorem now. So with the help of this theorem, we can write this. So finally, what is the value of S1 upon S2, which is given by 3:5? 3:5 means 3 upon 5 whole bracket square. So can you take the square? Yes. 3 square is 9, 5 square is 25. So what is your answer? 9 upon 25. So write that answer in words. So we can write therefore ratio of areas of given similar triangle is equal to 9:25. This question is very simple, which will be asked in examination for only 1 mark. Just single formula is applied, and just by putting value we got directly answer. Just we have to write the given answer with proper steps. Okay, so straightforward problem is there. This formula is applied. Now we can start question number 2. So what is question number 2? Again, two triangle ABC and PQ are similar given here. Okay, and also AB and PQ. AB and PQ means AB, PQ. These are the corresponding sides of the similar triangle. And when corresponding side of the similar triangle is given there, then again we can write the same formula A1 upon A2 equal to S1 upon S2 bracket square, or S1 square upon S2 square. S1 and S2 are the corresponding sides of the similar triangle. Okay, so we have to just fill this bracket. So to fill this bracket, area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR. AB, the corresponding side of AB is PQ now. So here AB square is written. So obviously we should write PQ square. So one bracket is completed. Understood? Now put their values. What is the value of AB? Here AB is given by 2. But AB square, that's why 2 square, which is already written here. Now PQ. But here not PQ, it is PQ square. So we should write actually there is a 3 square. Understood? Value of PQ is 3, there is square. Now solve. I will solve it. 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. It is very simple. Just 3 brackets are to be filled here. Understood? Which theorem is applied? Again, same theorem is applied. A1 upon A2 is equal to S1 upon S2 bracket square. Understood? So this is the question number 1. Again, question number 3 is, what is question number 3? Again, triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR over here. area of triangle ABC is given by 80. Area of triangle PQR is areas are given. That means A1 given, A2 given. So I am writing here numerator is area of triangle ABC. What is their value? 80. And below 80, what is given there? 125. So 125 is the area of triangle PQR. So what should we write here? Obviously we should write area of triangle PQR. Understood? And what to find here? We have to find what is the value of AB upon PQ. What is the formula of ratio of areas of two similar triangles? A1 upon A2 is equal to S1 upon S2 whole bracket square. S1 and S2 are the corresponding sides. So when you take AB, I am writing here, I am solving the question. When you write AB, the corresponding side is PQ. What we want? AB upon PQ is also mentioned. So I am writing area of, just I am continuing up. I am writing the formula S1 upon S2 whole bracket square. So AB, when you write AB, we should write the corresponding side PQ and whole bracket square. The reason is same reason. Theorem of ratio of areas of similar triangle. The same reason is there. So I am writing now. We have to find this value, so we can neglect in any equation we want only one equal to sign in between the two terms. So I am continuing this 80 upon 125 equal to AB upon PQ whole bracket square. So what will you write? Taking square. This is the square. We want value of AB upon PQ. That means we have to remove this square. So by taking square root, we can remove that square. So taking square root on both sides. So we can write what is the square root of 80. Before that, just I am completing one step. 80 upon 125 is there. Both are divisible by 5. See, 5 1 is 5. What left? 3. Take next 0 becomes 30. 30 means 5 6 are 30. 5 2s are 10. 2 left. Next 5 becomes 25. 5s are. So here the number is 16 upon 25 equal to AB upon PQ bracket square. Understood? Now take square root of this. So what will you write? Square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 25 is 5. And here the square root gets cancelled. So what left? AB upon PQ. So what is the value of AB upon PQ? 4 upon 5. So put their value 4 upon 5. So your answer is completed here. Understood? Again I am telling you, we have to find area of 1. This is the incomplete bracket and these are the two vacant brackets. We have to fill up only these 3 brackets. Okay? So how we solve it? Here 80 is given. What is 80? 80 is area of triangle ABC, which is given. Here 125 is given. This denominator is not given there. What is 125? 125 is area of triangle PQR. That's why I have written area of triangle PQR here. Step number 1 is completed. Now, ratio of area is given there. Two triangles are similar. So which theorem you will apply here? Theorem of ratio of areas of two similar triangles. So when two triangles are similar, their ratio of areas is equal to ratio of their square of ratio of their corresponding side. So corresponding side AB upon PQ, BC upon QR. Take any corresponding side. Here we want side AB upon PQ. That's why I have chosen AB and PQ. That's why I have written here AB and PQ square. The reason is, right reason here. The reason is theorem of ratio of areas of similar triangle. Okay. So next step, AB upon PQ bracket square. 80 upon 125 is written here. We can divide numerator and denominator by 5. So by dividing 5, we got 16 and 25. So I have written this. We have to find value of AB upon PQ. Square is there. That means we have to remove square. So how can you remove that square? By taking square root. That's why I have taken square root on both sides. Square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 25 is 5. Square root gets cancelled. So AB upon PQ left. Whose value, which is the value of AB upon PQ. So put this value here. We have completed this problem. So first three questions are completed. Now I am starting question number 4. Now I am taking question number 4. In question number 4, triangle AMEN is similar to triangle PQR given here. Okay, PQR, AMEN both are included here. So I am writing what is given. Ratio of area is given there. Yes, AMEN is multiplied. You can write it divide. So we can write also PQR is multiplied becomes divide. So by using this step, write 9 as it is. 16 is multiply becomes divide here. So 9 upon 16. Okay, 16 is taken under this. Write RHS as it is. Area of triangle AMEN upon area of triangle PQR is multiply. When goes to right side becomes divide. So we can write area of triangle PQR. This is given. Just I have interchanged these two terms. Understood? Now say it is equation number 1. Triangle AMEN and triangle PQR are similar given, and we have to find QRMEN. See, QRMEN and MEN are corresponding side of the given two similar triangle. Now you can see here MEN and QR. Second, third. So MEN and QR are the corresponding side. Two triangles similar also given. Areas, ratio of areas is also given. So obviously we will apply theorem number 4. So I am writing area of triangle AMEN upon area of triangle PQR equal to, which corresponding side will you take? We want QRMEN. So write in numerator you can write MEN, and in denominator you can write QR. What is the suitable formula? MEN upon QR whole bracket square, or you can write MEN square upon QR square also. The reason is theorem of ratio of areas of similar triangle. This is the theorem. Now put their values. What is given here? You can see here area of triangle AMEN upon area of triangle PQR. Value is 9 upon 16 now. So put their value 9 upon 16. RHS MEN. What is MEN? MEN is to be find out. Square is there. Don't change it. What is QR? QR is given by 20. So put their value 20. Square is already given there. We have to find value of MEN na. Square is already there. So how can you remove the square first? By taking square root we can remove it na. So I am writing taking square root on both sides. BS both sides. Take square root. Square root of 9 is 3. Square root of 16 is 4. By taking square root gets cancelled. So MEN only. Square root gets cancelled. So 20 only. Understood? So by cross multiplication we can solve this remaining problem. So we can write 4 multiplied by MEN. Cross multiplication 4 multiplied by MEN, that should be equal to 3 multiplied by 20. Understood? So MEN equal to 4 is multiplied becomes divide here. So you can write 3 multiplied by 20 upon 4. 4 1 are 4, 4 3 are 20. 5 1 are 5, 5 3 are 50. So we can write MEN equal to 15. Unit is not given, so write your answer in units. So this is your answer. Very simple. Understood? So question number 4 is completed. What I have done, I have just interchanged these two terms, and just we can see now here areas, ratio of area is given. That's why I have applied formula theorem of ratio of areas of similar triangle. So formula is ratio of corresponding side square, and further problem is solved here. Understood? So this is for the problem number 4. Now I am taking next question number 5. So here in question number 5, what is given there? Now this is question number 5. What is given here? Two triangles are similar and then areas are given. Area of first triangle is 225, area of another triangle is 81. Areas are given also. Side of one triangle is given there. But which triangle is given there? Is it S1 or S2? It is given that side of smaller triangle is given there. So A1 first triangle having area 225, second triangle having area 81. So S1 or S2 is given. 81 means this triangle is smaller triangle, na? So side of this triangle is given there. So we should write F2 is equal to 20 centimeter. Don't write S1 is equal to 20 centimeter, because by mistake when you will write S1 is equal to 12 centimeter, then your answer is wrong, because here this triangle is larger triangle, bigger triangle, and this triangle is smaller triangle, and in given problem side of smaller triangle is given there. Okay, so I have written this now. That's why first we have to write what is A1, A2, S1, S2. We need to write it first now before the question. So I am writing here, let A1 be A1 and A2 be areas of. A1 is bigger triangle, larger triangle, so I am writing areas of larger and smaller triangle respectively, and S1 and S2 are their corresponding sides. We need to explain symbols. Okay, we have used these symbols now. That means in given problem we need to explain that symbol. That is symbol. These symbols are used for what? Okay, so now we can write which formula? We have formula A1 upon A2 equal to S1 upon S2 bracket square. The reason is theorem of ratio of areas of similar triangle. This is our theorem. Now substitute, put their values. What is A1? 225. A2 81. S1 not given, which is to find out. F2 12. Bracket square is there. Okay. 225 upon 81 equal to S1 upon 12 whole bracket square. We have to find value of S1. For that we have to cancel this square. So how can you cancel this square? By taking square root. That's why I am writing here taking square root on both sides. Taking square root. Take square root. Square root of 225 is 15. Square root of 81 is 9. Square root gets cancelled, so there is only S1 upon 12. By cross multiplication, we can write 9 multiplied by S1 equal to 15 multiplied by 12. 9 into S1 equal to 15 into 12. Cross multiply. Into S1 equal to 15 into 12. So 9 is multiplied, becomes divide here. So I am writing here S1 equal to 15 multiplied by 12 upon 9. So divide. 3 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15. Again 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. So we can write S1 equal to 20. What is the unit? Unit is centimeter. So I am writing centimeter. What was S1? S1 is the smaller side of smaller triangle. S1 is the side of larger triangle, bigger triangle. Na? Therefore, at the right hand, write the answer in words. Side of larger triangle is equal to 20 centimeter. So, question number 5 is completed. In next video, I will take next question number 6 and question number 7. only these two questions are left, and after completing these two questions, this chapter will be completed. Then I will start problem set. Okay, so I am stopping the lecture now.